And we are live. What's good, everyone? AB Media 83 here. And today we're talking about the U.S. decline. Yeah, I know. Some people want to pretend, oh, U.S. the greatest. We're the greatest at everything. We could do no wrong. Yeah, we do plenty wrong. Case in point, the U.S. is decline because now the U.S. is literally funding a genocide over in the Gaza Strip. The U.S. is in decline because, well, we have a old sit down man who clearly needs to be put in a nursing home as the commander in chief. And I'm actually not saying that because of Biden's age at all. I'm saying that because there are now multiple videos of him getting lost. What's going on, Snowman? Okay, cool. There are multiple videos of Joe Biden getting lost where during during different events, including meeting with other world leaders. But they wonder why people don't want to meet with Joe Biden. Hmm. Oh, not to mention the fact that along with funding a genocide over at the Gaza Strip, he's also trying to start World War III by sending a bunch of other warships over there to threaten other Muslim countries. In fact, I've seen reporting it's so bad that they're actually not debriefing him on what's actually going on with some of these warships because some of these countries are attacking these warships, and they're not even talking to the president about it. What does that tell you? But oh no, the country's not. But you listen to some people. Our country's not in decline, and the economy's great. Uh, there's nothing wrong. The food prices, the economy's great. That's what the numbers say. The economy's growing. We gain jobs. Blah blah blah. But when you go ask the American people, um, 70% of them say the economy's shit. So considering there's more American people than 1% ghouls, who should we trust? Oh, not to mention the fact that probably our only way out of this is to elect a game show host. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about Donald Trump. Probably our only way out of this right now, out of this clusterfuck that we're in right now, is to elect a game show host. And what should scare you is the game show host actually has more sense than some of these politicians that's been in office for a number of years. What's going on, Chaos? That's the scary part. A game show host, yes, Donald Trump, makes more sense than politicians who have been in office for more. Well, y'all, excuse me. Joe Biden's case been in office for more than 50 years. Now, of course, when 2024, which is only about 2 or 3 weeks away, if you had noticed, rolls around, I'm sure Democrats are going to try to shame us into go voting for Joe Biden. Now, what are they going to shame us with? I have no idea. What they going to do? Vote for Biden so you can support genocide of the Palestinians? vote for Biden so we can support high gas prices. We can support high rent prices and high housing prices. Vote for Joe Biden so millennials can be priced out of the housing market. Millennials and Gen Zers can be priced out of the housing market. How are they gonna shame somebody into voting for this dude? Yeah, like I said, the U.S. is in decline. We have a old dementia patient as our president, and in my opinion, he's leading the country into a hell basket. So I'm going to stop talking for now. Well, not necessarily stop talking, but I'm going to drop the link. And if y'all want to come up and talk to me about this, you can do so now. By the way, hit the Cash App and support the show. All right. Let's see. Posts, comment, link. There we go. All right. Link's been posted. And with the Cash App, support the show. But yeah, it's not looking too good around. And don't even get me started on Ukraine. Ukraine's not winning that war. And quite frankly, Zelensky, don't be surprised if Ukraine's government collapses pretty soon. There he is. Good to hear you out of the hospital, man.
Hey, thanks, AB. How you been?
I'm doing all right. Um,
Eh,
uh, uh,
This,
th- th-
this
uh,
economy has, you know, I got to bring a sports reference in here, and I think you
sure.
where I'm going. This economy has flopped worse than LeBron James does on a daily basis.
Hell, that's pretty bad. Yeah. Speaking
Find
of
the
sports,
lie. Find the damn lie.
speaking of sports, I gotta ask your
Talk
thoughts
to me.
on Draymond Green.
Good for him. Maybe now that some bitch will play. You talking about a 12-year veteran still acting like this?
Yeah.
And this is coming from a Warrior insider. Okay, this is coming from a fellow who's followed Warriors since 2005. I've
Wow.
seen, yeah, the Warriors are the third team I follow, along with the Spurs and the Bulls.
Damn. I actually remember that Warriors team. They had a totally different uniform.
Yep, yep. And maybe
That's
this
back during the days Jason Richardson was still dunking.
Yep, Jason Richardson, Baron Davis. Who else was there? Michael Petrus. Oh yeah. So, like I said, good for him. About time the NBA took action. And this is from a Warrior insider and a Warrior fan. But you can't be a 12-year veteran, a supposed leader of the team, and you're acting like a complete ass.
Yeah, I saw I've been seeing hilarious videos on TikTok where he's actually body slamming people that somebody put him in a video game for. And he's actually going around putting people in chokeholds and stuff. I'm like, damn.
He should have been suspended indefinitely after the incident with Rudy Gobert, quite honestly.
Hmm.
Oh, and by the way, I'm back on duty Saturday for the Steelers and the Colts. I'm working on my setup right now,
Go
uh,
coach.
making sure everything. Yeah, the Colts need this one. But
Hmm.
this economy has flipped and flopped more than LeBron James has, more than LeBron James and James Harden in the same game.
Yeah,
Those are
I'll give you another sports reference. I now
talk.
see why Disney's losing money.
Oh, duh.
But no, here's where I'm going with this. Because after the Pacers lost to LA and Las Vegas, They still had the nerve to bring out Malika Andrews, and you saw what happened, even with the Boys and Girls Club out there.
Just a minute. I want to be sure I heard this correctly, but because I think that happened while I was in the hospital. They brought out whom?
They brought it after the Lakers won the game. And, they were doing the ceremonies and stuff.
Yeah.
They brought out the Boys and Girls Club and Malika Andrews, and guess what happened?
Around the booze.
Even with the Boys and Girls Club out there, they still booed her.
First of
it
all,
was so bad they had to drown the booze out. You could tell they were drowning the booze out.
Okay, first and foremost, here I go with the sounds again. Hit the Cash App and support AB Media and support the show. And while you're at it, support Snowman with his sound effects. Tall Man Dr. K50 is the tag you need. First of all, for bringing Malika Andrews out there.
Are you kidding me?
And
oh, hell no!
As a matter of fact, let me do the triple play here.
That is blasphemous. That is blasphemous. How dare you? How dare you say such a thing?
Why? Sage Steele Jr. Why? Just plain why?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Yep. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on the situation. But
when that ceremony happened, this is all I can think of.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that happened while you was in the hospital, man.
Yeah, it did. It did. I didn't even watch the damn game. I didn't even watch the damn tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It's a money grab for ESPN because they're hemorrhaging money. They're losing money. That's all right. When they get to the bottom, and I buy that shit for less than 10 grand. I'm moving the studios out of Connecticut, and people think I'm crazy when I say that. I'm not crazy when I say that. That's told that people don't. AB, you understand more than anybody else outside of my family. People don't know the plans I have to take this shit over.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Moore, what's up?
What's up, Snowman? What's up, AB? How you guys doing? Hope you're staying blessed and strong out here.
Well, actually, if they keep on promoting Malika Andrews, it ain't gonna take you very long.
I'm sitting back in how's it go? I'm sitting back in the cut waiting. I'm sitting back in the cut waiting like Byron Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Because as soon as these major networks, CBS Sports Network, NBC Sports Network, and of course ESPN, when they all flop in the next 5 years, guess who's going to be on top of the mountain kicking all their asses?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm getting ready now and learning all I need to learn now and putting the people in place I need to put in place now. Because my wife is going to be my business manager. I've already determined that. Hell, she said that to me the first day we met. She says, I want you to chase your dreams, but let me handle the business side. Baby, you're on. She's got a lot more knowledge than I. She's got a lot more knowledge than I. She's done this shit in terms of bringing in sponsors and bringing in money. And, we just have to work our separate jobs right now.
Right.
But I'll be goddamned if she ain't involved in this. And
Yo, Snowman.
Talk to me.
NAV. You know what I think they're going to do in the future with ESPN and everything? They're going to bring Malika Andrews with what's the name of that dude that got the BBL and the what's it called? Bring Your Booties to the Pole with a gay dude.
Oh, Saucy
No,
Santana.
no, yeah, they're gonna bring Malika Andrews, Saucy Santana, and all those damn tranny strippers and all that stuff together to try to bring us to the Democratic Party and ESPN all together. They think it's gonna be a very big, huge, female-oriented gay cabal for
Now,
black men.
listen to this story,
Jay,
Snowman.
Jay Moore, I just got out of the hospital. Don't you ever put that picture in my head again.
Listen to now,
But
Snowman.
hey, it's
Listen to
believable.
But to be fair, I can actually see that as twisted as they are,
yeah,
I can actually see that happening.
yeah. Now, Snowman. Listen to this story.
And they're gonna bring Lizzo
Hold on, wait a minute.
to
Let
play
me
the
get in.
flute.
Let me get in. Listen to this story.
Okay.
We gotta talk about the Transformers for a minute. Now we need to talk because I just read a report. This 11-year-old girl complained to her mother because now listen to this. We're not even talking about sports. She was at a camp somewhere, and they made her sleep in a bunk bed with a transformer. 11 years old.
Oh, dude, they just asking for something to happen again. They're
Now,
like,
Democrats are the one pushing this.
Would you repeat that again?
Yes.
I'm sure I heard that correctly.
11-year-old girl called her mother crying because at camp they made her sleep in the bed with a transformer.
Kevin.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Now, my question to the Democrats is, who the fuck are you going to shame next year? and you're promoting that kind of bullshit.
Chris.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Let me say that again in case you didn't hear me.
Please say it again. For those in the cheap seats at Old Market Square Arena.
11-year-old girl called her mother and was crying because they wanted her to sleep in a room with a transformer.
Holy.
all I want to ask is, where's that girl's father?
Holy.
I don't know. I didn't get that far, but she was at a camp somewhere, and from what I heard, they finally made her switch room. They finally made her lie or something to switch rooms. But I'm like, okay.
Why would you do that shit in the first place? That means there's other girls sleeping in that damn room with him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sitting here like, okay. And this is not necessarily me marking some transformers. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do with your life.
Right.
But that means it's an 11-year-old boy, most likely.
Yeah, but my question is,
his balls just dropped.
Yeah, why are you questioning? Why are y'all trying to put this lifestyle on prepubescent children, on kids that aren't even teenagers? Now this is stuff you shouldn't be deciding to do until you're over 18.
At least.
But you're trying to force gender surgery on prepubescent children. What kind of?
I got you. I got you.
What in the all types of blue hell?
I
was ready.
You got to play The Godfather too. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll do them both. Here's Chris.
What in the all types of blue hell?
And The Godfather.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Now, I don't see this stuff. People, they're already pissed about these Transformers competing in girls' sports, and I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I don't want to see. Like, look, I'll be straight up. I'm a fan of Simone Biles. I don't want no Transformer taking her place. I'm also a fan of Gabby Douglas. I don't want to see them replaced by Transformers. I have no interest in that. Despite the fact that WNBA doesn't generate enough money to make as much of the guys, I don't want to see Transformer taking their place.
See, the WNBA just need a freaking lower the hoop. dunked on each other already. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, actually,
I have
a
my
female basketball player actually pointed that out. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna pay to see women play basketball. I want to see somebody get dunked on.
I've been a fan of women's basketball since '82, since I saw the very first Final Four at the Scope in Norfolk, Virginia. And I've covered women's basketball since 1996. It's still on the back burner. It's going to remain on the back. It's going to remain on the back burner. And yet, one game this year that they like to call an exhibition game drew 55,000 people. That was at Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. I've gotten into fights. I've gotten into arguments. I've gotten into debates with people that think they know the science of the sport, the science of sports, which basically involves money.
Mm-hmm.
I said, if you can easily draw 55,000 people, what makes you think you can't draw 70,000 each April? Because think about it. I want to say the biggest place where they've held the women's Final Four, I'll have to research this, was St. Louis.
Okay.
I want to say the biggest was St. Louis. It's either St. Louis or Tampa in the old Sundome. It's either St. Louis or Tampa. If you can have these exhibition games in Phoenix, Arizona, in Houston, Texas, why the fuck can't you put the women's Final Four there and have them make money hand over fist the same way the men do? Can I get a witness? Yeah. Who's to say you won't sell out Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana?
Yeah.
Who's to say you won't sell out State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona? Which I plan to be at this year for the men's Final Four, God willing.
Yeah, here's the problem with the some of the women ask for equal play. You don't generate the money.
Exactly.
Simple as that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know that totally kills your argument. There are actually more female NBA fans than there are WNBA fans.
Yeah, there are.
So,
but here's where your marketing comes in also.
True.
I want you to think about it. I've covered women's basketball since 1996. And I've seen the big programs. I've seen Missouri. I've seen Iowa State. I've seen Texas A&M. I haven't seen Connecticut yet. I plan to. I've seen Tennessee. You know why Tennessee and Connecticut and South Carolina and Iowa get all the pub? They got marketing people. And they use them. I'll go local. You know a Big Ten women's basketball team that's getting a lot of pub right now because of their play? My Northwestern Wildcats. And they play in the smallest arena in the Big Ten.
Wow.
But you know one thing though about like the whole marketing problem is that these chicks don't know when to shut the fuck up. Like they keep ruining their own market themselves by talking. This is true. And like them trying to complain all this time about the payment and everything about we're just as good and like bitch you don't dunk. Like you don't have none of the flashing stuff that's going on in the NBA. And then you talk so much shit.
I'm actually glad you said that. The U.S. soccer team challenged this men's team, and it
was it the 16-year-old team.
Yeah, it was like it was a retired. They challenged like this retired soccer team, and it was brutal. I think the score was like 12-0.
That's what they get for
American women's sports team need to just humble themselves. They really put themselves honestly, if they shut the fuck up, honestly, before Kobe died, he could have easily made, you know, the WNBA freaking popping. If they
Man,
just shut the fuck up. If they just only know when to shut the fuck, like if they listen to Draymond Green, that's one thing I gotta say. He could hit something right. You know what I'm saying? Is that point?
mhm.
Like, that's it. Like, come on.
But
Right.
until that happens, and until they actually do what Michael Jordan did with North Carolina in 1982, and that is to actually take a journalism class and learn how to speak correctly. That's a part of it.
No, they all men. They all want to be men in that. Dude,
Mhm.
you know what's going on in those goddamn locker rooms. Some chicks be
Yeah,
turning
dude.
each other out. They all masculine ass bras.
Yeah.
They come out speaking to us like we're little kids and boys. Like, yo, they need to learn, but they don't want to learn. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I got to upload a video. That you know how they be going to these dudes be interviewing these chicks and like how much a dude need to make to be with you?
Yeah.
And I didn't think it could be topped, but somebody has taken the cake. I kid you not. This heifer said 2 mil.
What?
No. I'm not done. This heifer said 2 mil. Yeah, you need to make 2 million a month.
Said what?
Huh?
That wasn't a misprint. You heard that correctly. She said a man that leave it her. He need to make $2 million a month.
Do you got to grab a dog and die alone, you know, tag Snowman? Because that's what we need.
That's the
That's
one
it.
sound I don't have yet, but I
You should
will.
get it.
I'll have
Well,
I'll have it by the weekend.
here's another style you need to record. Excuse me.
I'll
Next.
I'll have both of those sounds by the weekend. All right. I'll have both of those sounds by the weekend.
Man,
Because 2 million a month. Wait. She's coming in demanding 2 mil a month.
oh no, it gets better. It actually gets a little better. The
It
dude
can-
asked, okay, what do you offer? She said, get coochie and I cook sometimes.
Mm. I just say I hope you live a long life.
Uppercut.
And if you know what I mean by that, it's a sad thing.
She's basically okay. Here I go with the sounds again. You know what? I can summarize what she is quote unquote requesting in 2 words. And AB, you know them well from the morning show. You fool!
Yes.
That's all I could, that's all I have to say, because if she's not in the mode of building with someone to make 2 mil a month, like my wife is, then hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
So my thing is this, Snowman. I gotta ask you this: if the regular women are just doing this, exposing themselves and giving themselves publicity and all that stuff out here and advertisement out here, how do you think that WNBA is going to turn out, man?
You ain't got to tell me twice. I covered the Chicago Sky for 4 years. And every part of that sentence is true.
Well, it's like
It's a sad thing, you know.
There.
Unfortunately, it's like BG said earlier. We're gonna have to separate
Mm-hmm.
politically from them, unfortunately. And I know they're gonna say, "How can you say that?" Well, you brought it on yourselves. And by the way, you've already separated us from black men politically. You just don't want to talk. You just don't want to admit it.
You know what else is sad? The way how this thing is going to lead up is to like I can see the WNBA probably way in the future, right? And certain like what's it called? And the halftime show is going to be mud baths, naked mud baths for these chicks, just to try to get people to come and watch this stuff.
I know the halftime show is gonna be Saucy Santana probably.
With Saucy Santana rubbing up in the mud with them.
Oh gosh. See, I didn't need that.
And don't forget, have Lizzo jump into it and have a big ass splash, have a mud wave.
Lord have mercy. I didn't need that image in my head.
Jay Moore
This is-
got out of the hospital. Don't you ever put that image in my head again.
Hey man, they're gonna be desperate.
Listen, I know it fits, and I know the desperation is real, but damn it, why'd you plug my head with that?
Because we see it coming.
Yeah, we do.
Unfortunately,
From a mile away, we see it coming.
I'm just bold enough to say it out loud. I can see where some of this shit could lead to, man. There's gonna be straight up halftime porno or some shit going on over there.
From a mile away, we see this coming.
yeah, let me play some of my shorts here.
Well, there you have it. Every single House Republican
I
just
saw this
voted
one
to
earlier.
impeachment.
Okay. Who cares? Y'all let Democrats waste money on that first impeachment on Trump. Who cares? I don't feel sorry for Biden. Oh, if you haven't heard, his son's been held in contempt of Congress. I don't feel sorry for him. He should have showed up. Go sit down, little boy. You should have showed up.
True.
So, Democrats are losing voters to third parties. So what? I feel sorry for you because you brought this on yourself. You thought you could shame people like me for years and thought you didn't have to do anything for us. Now you're paying the price for it.
Mm-hmm.
Get used to it.
You know, Donald Trump and his movement are bad for America, and I'm going to tell you about a recent interaction.
Okay, so starting a proxy war with Russia is not bad for America. Ignoring a genocide and the Gaza Strip's not bad for America. Sending billions of dollars to fund a genocide not bad for America. Pretending Joe Biden is not a pervert is good for America. So high gas prices and high grocery prices isn't bad for America. Pretending housing prices and rent prices are outrageous is bad for America. Isn't bad for America. Little boy. Terry, I'm talking to you. Little boy. Go sit down. You got to see the video because it's this little prick that the Democrats are paying to be their TikTok influencer, and it's actually pretty pathetic. Yeah,
I'm getting tired of them. I'm getting tired of all of these damn.
Here's the funny part. He actually has a TikTok with Obama in it, and you see Obama said, "Harry, move aside," and Obama said, "Move aside, little boy." In his own TikTok.
You know, Obama could shut up because then we just see one of his close workers just get called out for in New York City for being a whole racist and start saying like, oh, killing like a 1,000 of like Israeli kids Palestinian kids and so wasn't enough or some shit.
And they just caught another one doing stupid shit like that too.
Yeah, dude, they're all a bunch of Zionists, man. I'm sick of them all, and they trying to get us all to go to war. That's why I'm sick of some people who want to go and say like, "Oh yeah, I agree with this shit." I'm like, dude, okay, fine then. You and your raggedy ass kids go to war over there. Don't send me and my brothers and any of my family members over there. I see what you're trying to lead us up to. I'm not just thinking about what's gonna happen the next day. I'm thinking about what's gonna happen later on after if shit really goes out. Like you got to think about the bigger picture. Right?
Yep.
What you want all those young folks to go out there?
You see that nobody want to talk about them other Muslim countries they starting shit with have allies.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why it'll start World War III. They have allies with nuclear weapons like Russia and China. But y'all want to go over? Y'all think it's okay for them to be going over there fucking around? Don't get mad when you find out.
And then the whole fact is like if you even dare launch a nuke, you're just starting a whole. That's World War III itself too. It's just like, dude, no, like, and then so since you're not gonna, if you don't, do the whole nuke thing, then you're gonna try to go into go in and actually go fight these people that's in tunnels and shit. Like one thing I know for a fact that like we got defeated. What's it called? From Japan all the way up until still now. Tunnels been kicking our asses. Like the only reason why they even stopped messing with us is because what we did to Japan. I mean, no, Japan was actually gave up before, but they didn't want to listen and they still dropped the nukes onto them. And then like because you knew that you can't even go over into Japan itself and fight because they're gonna tunnel that whole thing out. And you're gonna lose way more than what they're gonna lose again.
Well, here's another sign your U.S. is in decline.
Veterans are now calling out the VA's role in processing medical care for illegals. Yes, you heard that right. While those who fought to protect us wait to be treated.
So the Biden administration is putting veterans who serve this country who are in need of disability claims and medical care. They push them to the side in order to process 161,000 illegals who needed medical and dental care. Todd,
are we surprised? Do we not remember just like a less than a month ago that veteran that got kicked out of his residence for the illegal immigrant? And this, I'm sorry, this hits really home for everybody, but more so me or.
Oh, but the economy is doing great, right?
Dude, yo, this is what I always keep pointing out. I'm like, dude, look how they treat your warrior class, man.
On top of supporting a slaughter in Gaza, he's also just suppressing the democratic process. And now you run the risk of people just seeing this and going, I'm never going to vote for this guy. And it's at a time where 70-some-odd% of the country says Biden's too old to be president again. This injustice cannot stand because this is a bridge too far, even for these loathsome corporate Democrats.
Isn't that the colorful hair white dude that's married to that crystal ball bitch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, fuck him. I don't give a fuck what's going on your damn
But
raggedy ass.
but here's the thing, it's bad when he's sounding the alarm.
Yeah. Bro, this is horrible. Like, dude, we could clearly see a whole genocide, bro. Like, I'm looking every time I go into my Instagram, I see these little kids, with no arms or screwed up. Like, dude, this is just monstrous, bro. This is messed up, man. And these are just innocent people.
I just heard about they went into school and executed kids.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, bro. They are demons. This is some devil shit, bro. Like,
and let me just go on and address this. Hold on, let me just go on this right now, because I'm sure some of them are gonna watch this video. Oh, use the blood on Hamas. Did it ever occur to you dumb fucks that everything Israel's doing right now is making Hamas even stronger? You dumb fuck.
Exactly.
Of course they didn't think about it. That's obvious. That's
I would say, excuse my language, but y'all some dumb fucks that say that dumb shit.
Dude, and then how you gonna tell them that they don't have the rights to come back at you? Like, nah, dude, you did this to them, man. Like, you fucked up. Like, this is your fault. And if I honestly, I'm on the Hamas side. I'm on the Palestinian side with this shit, bro. Like, dude, this is fucked up, man. Like, you're not right. You're wrong. You're a demon, bro. Like, and all of y'all, and the whole fact is, it's only like 1% of them that actually saying like this has gone too far. Like 1%. Like that's so 99% of y'all are all down with this shit in a way. Like, dude, y'all.
Yep. Scoreboard update. Los Angeles Raiders 28, San Diego Chargers nothing. Second quarter.
Oh, that sucks for the Chargers. Damn. Oh, speaking of NFL news, have you heard about New England?
No.
Apparently, them and Bill Belichick are parting ways.
About damn time.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. About damn time. Because since Tom Brady left New England, Bill Belichick has sucked as a coach.
Pretty much.
Period.
He sucked before Tom
So
Brady came there too.
He blew chunks before Tom Brady, and he's blowing chunks now. So adios, motherfucker. Hit the road and don't come back. And you ain't the greatest coach, and you ain't the greatest coach ever. All right. I will say this. I will say this aloud. People are going to argue with me until the cows come home, and I don't really care. The greatest coach of all time. His first name is Bill, but his last name is Walsh.
Ooh. And going back to the politics for a minute. So Democrats think they're going to shame somebody. How you going to shame somebody when black folks sound like this in one of your strongholds, Chicago?
Mm.
And any Republican candidate in the city of Chicago, now is your time, because we are done with the Democratic Party. Brandon Johnson, Governor Pritzker, and President Biden have shown us what they think about the black community all over this country. And so we're standing here today to say, okay, if that's what it is, we with it. We don't have to support the Democratic Party. We don't have to continue to support people who are not going to support us. And the Democratic Party here in this city, in this state, and in this country is not supporting us. You got the Republicans on one side and the Democrats on the other side. Guess what? They're part of the same bird. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter anymore which party we go with. But I'll tell you this, I'd rather deal with the snake that's outfitting himself of the Republican Party than the snake that's
My whole problem is, with this, we leaving from the Democratic side, and so you want to leave from them, but now you want to put your hand back into the other hand that's still on the same body of the devil. Can we just get onto a new person, try to get out to like some independent or some shit? Because this shit is getting ridiculous, man. We keep going back and forth.
Well, you have three independent candidates to vote for. You have Jill Stein, you have Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Yeah, fuck him.
Or you can vote for Dr. Cornel West.
Cornel West pulled out to do that whole independent thing that doesn't put him on any ballots and stuff, and he haven't been really, I haven't seen much about him lately or anything. And Jill Stein is the only one that's on like ballots around like on the in like what's it called, like a decent amount of states in the United States, so she could actually be voted for.
If I had the health, if I had the physical health and the money and the real deep political acumen like some of my friends have, I'd take a run at it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's hear from the.
I'd be a walking testimony. Beat cancer. Okay, beat cancer, beat blood clots, and yet, y'all know the story. State of Indiana told me go back to work. We're not giving you any disability.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not just. By the way, it's not just Chicago. Let's go see what voters say in the Bronx. Oh, by the way, this is just a black vote. This is Latino vote too.
Trump is gaining traction with voters of color. So I came to the Bronx to put a face on the numbers, and I was shocked by what I heard. Do you think that President Biden is doing a good job with the economy? No, he's not doing nothing. Is he doing a good job? Yes or no? No. I can see we're all going to be the streets homeless.
There's inflation with everything: food, gas, insurance prices. I mean, you name it.
Bidenomics is not working. It's just completely bad. You could say anything to Biden right now who says that the economy is improving, especially in black and brown communities. What would you say to him?
That's lies.
Do you think that somebody else besides Biden should be president?
Bring back Trump. We have money when Trump was president.
Free my son Trump. Trump 2024, everybody.
I'm gonna vote for Trump. He was much better when he was here.
Chicago and any Republican.
You heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, we all sick of this shit, dude. Tired of all of this, bro. They screwing everything up, man. They just screwed everything up, and then dude, the inflation's ridiculous, and then like all these, at least I could say for me personally, like all those damn Democratic shields, like black dudes, like black people and all that shit, like they've been kind of silent because they got nothing to say for them, so they got nothing to sell us on. They can look at it. All they can keep saying like, "Don't believe your eyes, man. Your eyes are always lying to you. Believe my words." Like, bitch, fuck you up.
Damn.
Hey, no lies to be found. No lies to be found.
Yeah. I'm just sick of it, man. And then
Donald
there's just the
Trump will
fact
win
that
the
you're trying to get my
2024
little brothers and my family members, killed, man. You really trying to just destroy everything just for your selfish greed.
Mhm.
Unfortunately.
Can you keep preaching, Jay Moore? I'm loving it because people don't want to hear the truth from us.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
because
People don't want to hear.
yeah,
People don't want to hear the truth. The people don't want to hear the truth from us. Gentlemen, I still get questions to this day from people on the outside looking in, looking at me, going, "Did you really beat cancer?" Why, you stupid?
It's not many people that's gonna lie saying they had cancer and they beat it.
Unless they're a white woman. Oops, did I say that out loud?
Say that again.
Unless they're a white woman. No offense to Jody. Oops, did I say that out loud?
But okay, fine then. Especially a black man. Like, I don't really meet any black men out here just coming out defeated cancer or some shit and lied about it. Every dude that did it had cancer. So like, I haven't met one black dude that did it. Like, I think that's still an undercover code.
And I had stage 4 pancreatic cancer, y'all.
Yeah, that's usually a death
I had stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and I kicked it in the ass.
That's good, man. Stay safe, man. That's good.
You know what, AB? There's a game we haven't played in a while.
Oh wow. Uh-oh.
You know what I want to do.
Y'all can catch up and support the show for this. Are you not entertained?
And do me a favor, support the Snow Strong Foundation. AB, can you type this for me? $ tall man Dr. K50 is my cash app. Let me find the sound I want to find. When I got the word this past February that I was in remission, all I could think of was,
Do you believe it?
there are some days I still don't. And we're doing all the preventative stuff that we need that we need to do.
Can you say that again? $ what?
$ tall man Dr. K Dr. TALLMAN DRKAY 50.
Okay, I got you. 50. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let's have a little fun, shall we? Now, anyone who has seen me and Jody knows the very direct differences. We were living in North Carolina one day. We were living in North Carolina, and one day we decided we're going to go have dinner. So we went to this fish place, and the food and the service was fabulous. But in the immortal words of my friend Victor, the bitter black bitch brigade would not stop.
Uh-oh.
So while me and Jody are in there cutting up, having fun, kidding around with our server, who was fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
The food was absolutely phenomenal. In fact, it was an anniversary celebration, as a matter of fact. It was our anniversary.
What kind of fish did you get?
Huh?
Do you remember what kind of fish you got?
Catfish.
Okay.
Catfish.
Fillet or whole?
And filleted.
Okay.
And boy, they know how to make some catfish. Have mercy, they knew how to make some catfish. I mean, I thought Jody and I were going to wind up wobbling out of there.
Mhm.
That's how full we were. But, of course, the brigade showed up. And they had weave down in their asses. And they see me and Jody just in there having a good time.
Mhm.
Now, there are 100 answers to this. And the question is simple. What do you think was going on in their mind?
I got to do one for you today. It's Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done.
Jay Moore, when I tell you some of the looks that we got that night when we were celebrating our anniversary.
Oh, they ain't like y'all at all, bro. But the funny part is that they probably wasn't even checking for you until you got it.
That's how it goes. My mother pointed out to me actually that there were some ladies weren't checking to my father till she got with him.
Mm.
Like,
You
yeah,
got-
that's how it goes.
You got any more answers, AB, of what they were, of what the brigade was thinking? And you
I
know,
own that nigga. He's supposed to be with me.
I remember the first night I did this.
Or Zaddy get him.
I'm going to divest now.
And remember, this is just from them looking at me and Jody.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the other thing I was just thinking of, like, oh, they took the leash off
quick.
you.
Yeah, real quick. Speaking of divest, I got to put just in case FD sees this stream. I don't talk about the divestors like that, FD, because I don't take them seriously. You want to know why I don't take them seriously? You want to know why I don't take them seriously? What's going on, Andre?
What's
You
up,
wanna know why I don't
Andre?
take them seriously? Because how can I say this? I already got white in-laws on both sides of the family. So the point of me worrying about a divestor dating a white man is what? Why would that bother me? I already got white in-laws. That doesn't bother me.
And people thought
As
it would.
long as they treat my relative right, I don't care.
And people thought it would bother my ass. Really? What's up, Andre?
But now continue with let's see.
Let's continue with the game here. What else do you think they were? Okay, I'll add this.
Okay.
It was our anniversary celebration. Jody and I were just in the restaurant cutting up, having a good time, like, I don't know, regular couples do. Like happily married couples do.
Yeah.
You know, server was in on the fun, or servers, because we had two of them. Servers were in on the fun, you know, and they thought that we had been married 10 years. And at the time, we were only married 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
One brigade leaves, the other brigade comes in, takes a look at us, and now the board is reset and go.
I'm independent. Wait, what is that white woman doing with one of my serfs?
You beat me to it.
Oh, excuse me. What is that nobody do with my cocky serf? Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do it for you. I'm going to tell Dr. Umar on him.
Tell him I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Don't they get it? I don't care.
That's nobody stole my conky, sir.
Oh,
I got a better one for you.
All
How
right.
dare he date that snow bunny? Let me call my white man. No, I take that back. How dare he date that snow bunny? Let me call my imaginary white man. I know I ain't shit for that, but I'm sorry.
You remember that list of where not to take someone on a first date?
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that list.
Well, I made a little bit of a response to it, and I said, "Yeah, we did all this shit already, and we're gonna keep doing it."
Yeah, who want to date a heifer like that anyway? Because if you look at that list, man, they don't have any fun at all.
None.
Can't take them to a
None.
party. Can't take them. Here's the one that got me, and this is the one that should have real Christians looking at the list with the side eye. You can't take them to church, really?
Yeah, I seen that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Who
I'm
made?
like, oh, okay. That automatically cross you off the list for me because you don't want to go to church. We got a problem.
And these are the same women that'll swear up and down they're Christian.
And can't prove it.
Oh, don't get. Trust and believe, Andre. I'm at the place in my life now. You can't fool me with. Oh, I praise the Lord all day. Like, yeah, let me see you in your real life outside the church. I don't believe that shit. I didn't see too much over my lifetime.
Yeah, other content creators are saying like they're not
So,
praying to
yeah.
God.
No, the worst part is if they. Oh, sorry. I was going to say the worst part is if they already do pray to God and everything, and they believe what they're doing is right, but they're just being wrong.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see.
They don't want to talk about the part of the Bible that says it's better to go live in the desert than deal with a quarrelsome woman. They want to talk about it's better to go live on a rooftop than deal with a quarrelsome woman.
Exactly.
They're praying the sky to be not
Of course, you don't want to talk about that.
Oh, by the way, here's one of my favorite ones. A foolish woman will tear down her own house. The black community, anybody?
Ding ding. I have the list in front of me, and I'm going to check them off one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Not the viral list. Top 28 places. 28. This is all they can think of. Not to take a woman on the first date. Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, we already did that. Applebee's. That's like our go-to. Chili's. That's another go-to. Chipotle. We lived on that shit in Terre Haute. Olive Garden. Let's see. Jody and I went there for a date, and then we went there with my daughter, and we went there with my daughters and my son, and yeah, we did that. The movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Damn, these efforts don't want to have any fun, do they?
Huh?
They don't want to have any fun, do they? No, hold on, wait a minute. Who would date a heifer that wouldn't let you take her to the movies? Are you really?
Don't get me started. Listen, your house, been there. Any fast food chain, folks, when you're struggling for a while and y'all want to eat something, you go cheap, don't you?
Yep.
Let's
Chipotle.
see. But already did that one.
I know, but it's still a good cheap food.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Buffalo Wild Wings. You know, I shouldn't say this aloud, but I'm gonna say it aloud anyway. You know how many Colts games Jody and I watched at Buffalo Wild Wings while we lived in Terre Haute?
20.
Plenty. We haven't done Wingstop yet. I don't know how keen she is on Wingstop. Haven't done Red Lobster yet. Buffet we've done several times.
You know what? You may let's go back. You may as well do Red Lobster. They got that all you can eat shrimp. You may as well take advantage of that shit while you can.
Yeah, true.
I think it's like $25 now. That looks
Yeah.
like shit. I might pay that to have some all I can eat shrimp. Yeah. Take some of that shit home.
Wait,
Hell yeah, I'm gonna do.
Where is this all you could eat shrimp for $25?
Red Lobster.
Oh.
Yeah, they're actually losing money for it, but it's their fault. And if you want to take advantage of it, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's a them problem. But yo, I'm about to be out, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe out here.
Hey, stay safe, man.
Stay blessed. Peace.
Let's see. IHOP. Yep, been there a couple times. Hell, you know what? Hey, let me tell you all this funny. Let me tell you all this funny story of just looking at that list. I'm not going to go through the rest of the list because we've already done it. You know the very, 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 very first date that we had, that Jody and I had? Bob Evans.
Oh, Bob Evans down on the farm.
Mm-hmm. Maryville, Indiana. I'll never forget it. I had a game to do in Northern Illinois. We spent the night together. And then our first date was the following morning in Maryville at Bob Evans. And we frequent Bob Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck not?
Oh my! Me and my father frequent Bob Evans during the summer. It used to be a routine for us to go to Bob Evans. So yeah. I'm very familiar with Bob Evans down on the farm.
Same here. Sometimes it's when we want to do a real cheap date, it's a toss up between IHOP and Bob Evans. Sometimes it's a toss up.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Sierra for enjoying the Waffle House. Oops.
Yeah.
by the way, also shout out to Sierra. Apparently, she's pregnant again. Oops.
Shout out to Russell Wilson for buying out the Waffle House to celebrate her birthday. Oops.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that recent interview that Ebony K. Williams did. But
oh no.
She was now saying that she doesn't care so much about the money, but she just
Liar.
wants to do that. Yeah, exactly. She wants to do that makes her laugh and she can hang out with. And
you talking about that interview with her and Torre?
Whatever that dude's name was. I think he was wearing glasses. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
Torre.
Okay, the brainwashed simp.
Yeah, so she was like, she wants basically just, a decent person to be around. But then he got to the question. He's like,
whoa. A decent person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, apparently. Now wait for it, Snowman. Apparently, she's looking for dudes in your age bracket.
Yeah, and the interviewer, he asked her, so would you eat at a Cheesecake Factory? And she was just like, well, only if she was in the middle of nowhere, basically.
She's looking for what?
Basically, she's looking for somebody between the age of 47 and 50 to give them heart disease,
my wife's
a heart attack, and whatever else you can, high blood pressure.
My wife's over here making faces at me. That's her way of saying hi to the crew. Oh, she's sticking her tongue out at me. Dang it. Now, see, folks, this is how couples like us have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And she's
like, the interviewer also asked her what her ideal man was, and the name that she gave, it just so happened to be a gay light-skinned dude.
Okay. And?
Well, I'm assuming it was just for looks. I don't know anything about the dude, but, it's just funny how that played out.
So, while my wife was making faces at me and I was having fun messing with her right back, EK is looking for what? I need to hear this. I need to hear this again.
A guy that,
She's looking to give somebody a heart attack between the ages of 47 and 50.
yeah, someone
What?
that she doesn't really care about the money, makes her laugh, and it's fun
Doesn't
to
care
be
about the money in
around.
my ass cheeks, but you know.
Exactly.
Well, that lets me out. I'm 51, and I'm also happily married.
Yeah, Snowman. I don't know if
Yeah,
you got a chance to. Yeah, go ahead, AB.
yeah, she's pretty much
She gave up.
she's pretty much advertising to give some dude in that age range high blood pressure and a heart attack. Early heart attack, pretty much. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's still fine, but barely, but she's pretty much advertising to give a dude high blood pressure, stroke, and a heart attack. I'm just saying.
Snowman, I don't know if you got a chance to check out that stream earlier that Green Gorilla was doing with BGS and
No, I didn't. I didn't. I missed it, and I'm so mad that I missed it. I was doing stuff around the house.
BG's coming on tomorrow, so
Huh?
Green Gorilla is supposed to be coming on tomorrow, so don't
Oh,
feel bad.
sweet.
well, the stream he's doing tomorrow is supposed to be about philosophy.
Yeah, but they're pretty much talking about how we need to separate from black women politically because we're not their ideal man. They desire white men.
That's the truth. That's the truth, and there's no argument.
And I refer everybody to the book Daughters of the Trade if you want to read more about that, the history of that, at least. It's nothing new. They've always had access to black women.
For decades.
No, more like for centuries. Remember the plantation.
Right.
Oh, by the way, I love putting this joke on people. Who was the first president to have black children?
Who's that?
Officially, it was Thomas Jefferson.
Wow.
Unofficially, based on some of the stuff I've read, it could go back as far as George Washington.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's rumored that George Washington was actually chasing a female slave when he died. Gee, I wonder why.
I'm listening to my wife's audio book, and the perfect phrase just spat out. Fuckity fuck.
Yeah, so allegedly George Washington was chasing a female slave down on horseback and stuff while when he passed away. Take that however you want to take it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Good grief. Well, I'm gonna have to step away. I gotta get ready to take my daughter to work. And I gotta wrap my
10 out of your first 12 presidents were slave owners. That's why I bust out laughing when people act like Trump's the most racist president we ever had. I'm like, I don't think you get the stupidity.
Do they do their history research?
No, it's scary. It's actually pretty scary. It's intellectually dishonest. to say that Trump is the most racist president we ever had. Now let that sink in, because I'm not excusing what that article he read about the five, at all. But even if you add that into the mix, even if you add all the discrimination he did to black people over the years into the mix, it's still intellectually dishonest to say he's the most racist president we ever had.
It is.
Let that sink in.
Well, as far as I know, I'm not sure about the paper that you said he wrote, but I did see that apparently when the KKK was trying to support him, he publicly said that he doesn't fuck with them. But
yeah, he said it multiple times.
He
said it multiple times to his credit.
Yep. All right, y'all. Let me step on away. I got to drive my daughter to and from work, and then I got to change the wounds on my on my feet. But I'll be back on maybe tomorrow to do some picks. It's just I have to wait for a confirmation. But I
Okay.
will be back. I will be back live on Saturday for the Steelers and the Colts, and I'm going to start the party at 3:30.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. Thanks for having me up. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Out.
Oh, somebody else is coming up. Let's see who we got here. Oh, it's Andre. Okay.
Yeah, I'm outside, so the connection's a little bit fucked up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was pretty much talking about how U.S. is showing signs of decline right now. Unfortunately, it's a very slow decline, but it is a decline based on some of our policies and what our politicians are doing.
Yeah, I can see that.
And unfortunately, the best hope we got is to elect a game show host as president again.
Yeah, that is pretty sad considering everything that's going on with them.
Yeah. Oh, no. Actually, what's sad is the game show host actually makes a little bit more sense than the so-called career-long politicians. That's the scary part.
Well, the thing is, like, at least when he was in office last, like, he was pretty much keeping everything cool. Like, I doubt all these fucking wars and shit would be happening if he was still around.
No, they wouldn't be happening.
BGS did mention to look at like U.S. steel. I looked at it, and today it went up a bit.
Oh, and price, yeah, BGS has that effect. Not much you can do about that. Yeah, whenever he asks you to look up the book, get it as soon as you can, because it will go up in price.
Well, I'm assuming it's because of all the potential wars, all the ones that are actually happening, plus the U.S. potentially getting involved into it.
Yeah, I got to go through Tragedy and Hope again. It's a long ass book, but yeah, I'm about to shut the stream down, man.
Yeah, I'm about to get something to eat as well.
Yeah, and call it a day. Thanks for coming up, and thank you for everybody that came through. If you like the content I produce, please hit the Cash App and support the show. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Peace.